My name is Ed Kraut, and I'm the owner and business manager here at Fat Planet Studios in Orlando. Well, Fat Planet was opened in 1996 here in Orlando with myself and my former partner, Brian Carrion, who had sadly passed away back in 2000. And he and I were the kind of the vision behind the studio. At the outset, we wanted to create what we call an audiophile studio, which is a studio that focuses on extremely high quality. I mean, we have our chorus team here that has been here for several years, and everybody is just a tremendous contributor and always positive. We're very select about who we let in as initial engineers and so forth. So, because they got to meet that high grade audiophile criteria that we're after.
My name is Pete. I'm actually from New York, transplant down to Florida. Here at Fat Planet, I am a lead engineer. I engineer sessions. We have artists come in and I take them through the whole recording process. I also assist some other engineers here when we have either outside engineers or we have a bigger session. I'll go over and I'll assist one of our other engineers here, making sure that everything's running smoothly for them.
My name is Aaron Gandia. I'm the chief engineer at Fat Planet Studios. I've been working here for about 8 years now, and little by little, Ed started noticing and figuring out that it's a good idea, I guess, to have me.
You have something magical, and we haven't forgotten how to do that. That's something we've been doing for years, and we're used to working with musicians in the studio and knowing what their vibe is and what their needs are and how to get a good sound out of them.
A lot of the gear that we have here is tailored in a way to get as much information out of an instrument. One of the things that we've ended up customizing in the studio just to fit more of our personality and our needs for high quality audio is our main monitors. One of the most important elements in a studio is to have the type of speakers that can reproduce accurately and musically whatever source you're putting through.
We like to use a term to describe the music that we specialize here in Fat Planet, and that's organic music. And to us, that means music that's created by musicians together, listening to each other and playing off each other and creating something all at the same time. We like the vibe of musicians together in a room, and we try to capture that vibe because it's difficult. That's something that's very difficult to capture at home. So we encourage people to come here.
My name is Robert Wawu. Started playing music when I was about 4 years old and been into music ever since and made a life out of it. Ed and I have known each other since 1994. We were musicians that got together and were in a band together and had common interests of recording. Fat Planet is unique and one of the last of its kind left in the Central Florida area because of our approach to recording. And we still think of analog as one of the best media of being able to reproduce sound for us, even though we are coming close to our digital counterpoints. But you will have all of your choices here that you could do. If you want to stay completely analog, you can do analog. If you want to stay digital, or you want to do a hybrid of them, you can do both.
To me, Fat Planet means quality. We don't cut corners here. We take the time, we spend the energy, whether it's in a session or on our own time. We're in here all the time working on things. We don't just come in and do a session and go home. We're here from 10 a.m. sometimes till 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, either working on projects or working on improving the studio and our own skills as engineers.
I'm into helping other artists achieve the greatest heights that they can get to, and I love playing. I just love playing music, no matter whether it's in the studio or out on the stage.